They were exploring how the from forest grape serves as a bridge between different cultures. Recently, in 1994, it reflects Damascus changes from the 1950s to the earlier 1990s, covering events like the Vietnam War and the sequel. Reaches the moment the story short, how people from diverse background can show mutual respect, demonstrating the common to the prevalent understanding across the culture. Forrest Group had his an IQ of 75. From the silence in escaping from the beauty, he comfortable starting him with President Kennedy and served in Vietnam with his from above and captive. Despite and launch journey, their relationship is in the trouble first influence. Story meant Stelpave to become to excellent person in the ship introduced. Generant horrifically with some and then didn't first raisins their children. Allow childreness in the free like of life. Augment Forest Group journey illustrates the profound element of control shock when not counting different environment from his ruin, come building to the football, military life and violence. His exercises reveals the challenges of fighting into the new cultural context from ridicule in the football time to the adapting to any life and the chills of wear. With traction is studying the emotion and psychology adjustments individuals face when encountering and shocking the consequently cultural interaction and extension.
In the later part of the film, Forrest Gump's return to his homeland after World War was the cultural impact of annihilation. Her struggles with charge, symbolized by a miscommunication at a ceremony. Despite feeling disconnected, Forrest eventually adapts, culminating in a heartfelt reunion with loved ones. His journey reflects the challenge of cultural re-entry, navigating identity and societal shifts in both familiar and foreign contexts. Forrest Gump contrasts Forrest's small town simplicity and loyalty with Jenny's turbulent life shaped by abuse and rebellion. The band exemplifies mutual respect despite cultural difference, reflecting the evolving American society of the time thoughts they are distinct, journey's and enduring connection. Forrest Gump depicts Forrest navigating those major societal changes in America, like the civil rights and the anti-war movement. This conflict highlights invisible tension in relationships, stemming from misunderstandings, different viewpoints, and more disagreement. Despite this, Forrest's simple and kind nature exemplifies tolerance and understanding amid cultural diversity. His experience during segregation underscores the resistance to racial equality in society, reflecting the broader challenges of the time.
Forrest Gump portrays Forrest overcoming societal prejudice against disability through his achievement in sports and business, encouraging society to recognize the potential and contributions of individuals with disabilities by highlighting Forrest's perseverance and positive attitude. The film changes views to reconsider stereotypes of foster a more inclusive environment where everyone can thrive regardless of their challenges. The theory of cross-cultural adaptation is well exemplified in this film. Through Forrest Gump journey across different cultural landscapes, his experience in activity new environment, facing language barriers and adapting to diverse culture highlight the importance of interpersonal and social skills in multicultural settings. This film, application of cultural conflicts and Forrest's personal growth, underscores how embrace diversity can bring about significant transformations. The theory of intercultural adaptation examines how individuals adjust to new cultural environments. It involves stages from initial society through crisis due to unfamiliarity to eventual adaptation. Factors influence this process include cultural identity, language barriers, conflicts, and support system. This film exemplifies these dynamics, illustration how characters navigate and grow with diverse cultural contexts, demonstrate the series' relevance in real-world settings.
Forrest Gump's life story unfolded in the face of big cultural challenge. He was born in a small town and faced rejection because of his mental disability. But he found kindness to be his role. When he joined the army, he met people from different backgrounds, made good friends like Bubba, and earned respect despite his limitations. His sudden fame from a long-run show how he unintentionally fit into changing American ways, spotted by Forrest Gump's story, shows how he kept going despite difference in culture, and also good tips on handling life's challenge. Throughout Forrest Gump's different jobs in the movie, you can see his changing cultural identity carry. From being a soldier who gets recognized by residents from Barry, to becoming a symbol of American diplomacy through ping pong and later a successful businessman. Gump keeps finding new parts of himself. He worried a lot about his son's future, which shows how much he's growing and learn about his life challenge. Forrest Gump's journey is a large-like cultural challenge in American Biden, showing how much exploring and changing identity can really change things. In the movie, Forrest Gump, his limited intelligence makes it difficult for him to express himself verbally. The challenge is a significant part of how he adapts to new culture. For instance, as a child, Forrest faced rejection due to his condition, but a classmate researched how they become close friends by talking things through. In the army, Forrest learned the military way of communication and world problems that others encounter due to communication barriers. In Vietnam, Forrest and Bubba, despite their different backgrounds, become friends by overcoming language barriers, highlighting the importance of communication in adjusting to new culture.
In Forrest Gump, we witness enormous cultural conflict between small-town Southern life and business city environments like New York, as well as the upheaval before and after the war. These conflicts performance the storyline, yet Forrest Gump's unique approaches often survive as a main directors. Throughout the film, we see these contradictions gradually reconciled. For instance, early on, Forrest and Hillary lead vigilante different lives, but by the end, they find common ground. Similarly, conflict areas over war identities, but Forrest's actions emulated bridge these divides. In reality, the importance of mediation in relative cultural clashing in diverse societies. Forrest Gump, released in 1994, shows how we can help bring people together across culture in our connected world. The film followed Forrest Gump through decades of American history, including big events like the Vietnam War and Watergate scandal. Its simple, heart-left story connects with everyone. Human being kindness and understanding of different culture from Forrest's small-town beginnings to his nature fame. The movie relives the ups and downs of relating into new cultures, making it a timeless inspiration for audiences everywhere. Realized in 1994, Forrest Gump explored the focus of cross-cultural exchange through the population's journeys through American history. The film shows how imbalance bridge culture up from different with union themes like kindness recounting around the world. As Forrest grew up from a small town to become nationally famous, the film reflects on the personal relationships that shape social understanding. In today's globalized world, Forrest Gump can continue to inspire, embrace, and celebrate future across cultural communication through its powerful storytelling. That's all. Thank you.